It's time to feel the rage. Welcome to Film Rage, where we talk movies in theater, streaming, and classic films as well. Directors and actors, beware, as you cannot hide from the rage. My name is Bryce, and I'm part of the Film Rage crew, which also includes Jim. Hey there, Jim.
Hey, Bryce.
And also we have the Merman, and he's wearing his Superman t-shirt. Are you actually Superman, Merman?
You know, a lady at the 7-Eleven thought I was. She called me Superman.
And when he puts his glasses on,
That's right. I'm Clark
he's
Kent.
Clark Kent.
That's
And
right.
sorry, he changes his hairstyle.
Yeah.
So with the introductions out of the way, let's rage on.
Well, thanks to all been supporting us. If you love our independent podcast or even just like it a bit, please like, subscribe, share, and give us a 5-star rating on your listening platform. You know, even if you only want to give us a 3 or a 4, give us a 5, please. Or join the Film Rage community by joining a membership at buymeacoffee.com/FilmRageYYC. If you cannot commit to a membership, you can still buy us a movie rental and dare us to see a terrible movie. And we'll watch it if it played anywhere in the world in a cinema. Now, let's get to raging! What amazing moon?
Predict.
What amazing moon?
Predict.
Will he predict a rage or will he predict a mondo? Will he tell us what Jim and Bryce are at the movies? Better watch out, he's flying in from Metropolis to you.
Ooh.
Super Murray, Super Murray.
Super Murray, Super Murray.
Super Murray, Super Murray.
Fly, Murray, fly.
Fly all the way to our hearts, our little rageful hearts.
I would definitely much rather fly than swim, I can tell you that.
You like to
right.
swim. What
But
are you
you're a
talking about?
merman.
And you
Long
also
time.
love to swim.
I like to fly better.
Like, hi, I get it.
Hi. Yeah, let's start with the big blue elephant in the room.
Yes! Skill House.
Superman.
Superman.
Which will probably be the biggest blockbuster of the year.
Superman.
Until Wicked comes along anyway. Yeah. Jim and I saw
There's
this.
a movie called Wicked Comes Along?
No.
Maybe.
I think it's called Wicked for Good, something good. I don't know what the hell it's called.
Wicked
but
for
it's-
Good? Something good?
I don't know. We'll find out when it comes out.
Exactly.
Anyway.
And
Till
it won't
then,
be
this
for
is probably
good.
the biggest movie.
Yes.
Yeah. After last week, I have no freaking idea. You guys officially broke me because I used to think I knew what was going on, and then you just, I don't know, gave that Jurassic piece of crap a man. I don't know what's
Had
going on
dinosaurs
anymore.
eating people.
Yeah.
I don't know
Dinosaurs.
what's going on anymore.
Eating people.
So yeah, let's say Jim gave it a mondo.
All right.
And Bryce, with his superhero issues, maybe
Meh.
gave it a man.
I don't have any superhero
You
issues.
do.
No, it's
But
me that
it-
has the superhero issues.
If it's superhero movie, it's a man.
Yeah,
This
you
last
don't-
superhero film you gave a mondo to. It's probably been a while.
But it's always man.
But I always give it a man.
That's
always.
that's your issue right there.
He gave
That's not
Blue
an
Be-
issue, it's
he
just the
gave
way it
Blue
is.
Beetle a man.
Yeah, Blue Beetle was
Oh
man.
my god. Yeah, I don't even know you.
It was a superhero movie.
I don't even know you anymore.
He didn't give
I like Blue Beetle.
Black Adam, you did not give a man.
No?
No.
Did you rage
that
about that
one?
one?
You gave.
Oh, you better.
Okay, well, it must have been pretty bad then.
So yeah, moving on to probably one of the stupidest movies I've ever seen.
Kill House.
S Kill House.
What, you
or
saw
Kill
it?
House. No, I saw the trailer. That was
Oh,
enough.
Murray.
I saw 3 minutes of it. That was more than enough. So yeah, we got a bunch of
Never enough.
social media idiots in a house.
Yeah.
And you got 50 Cent basically trying to kill them all, which
Yes.
to me is a damn good start because I hate social media
Sounds like
people.
it's a Mondo.
There we go.
But it looks so stupid.
Oh.
But you guys probably laughed your asses off, so
Okay.
let's go double man.
Double man.
All right.
All right.
And what else did we see?
That's all
That's
you
it.
saw on
That's
this
all we
list.
We only saw 2 movies?
Maybe you
You
saw
want to talk
something
about
else.
Jurassic World?
So,
Rebirth
sure.
again?
No,
Yeah,
no.
let's talk about for a third week in a row.
No,
week in a
exactly.
row?
This'll
Third
be the-
week in a
that'll be
row.
the third week in a row. I wouldn't be surprised if you came out and said, "Oh, we haven't done that yet," because we've already done it
I
twice.
almost wore my Jurassic Park shirt.
That would have fucked him up real good. What? All right, Superman! Up, up, and away! Didn't he say that once?
No, not one.
Who said that? Who's the superhero
Up,
that
up,
said
and
up and
away?
away?
The cartoon? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like the 70s?
Yeah, but Shazam? Maybe it was Shazam.
No.
He went Shazam. Okay, so I think James Gunn has figured out how to make a superhero film. Superhero films are usually formula-driven and convenient, but James Gunn is trying to make, and I'm putting this in heavy quotes, comic movies. And we have all heard it already, probably 100 times already. This is trying hard to be Guardians of the Galaxy for DC. Because, he did that before.
Oh.
And we have a group of
That's
superhero friends, kind of like Guardians, and they couldn't figure out what their name was, and they were being funny a lot.
And a couple of them are assholes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So, because we get so much humor in it that it's hard to tell what he's fully doing. So because of this, I feel he still can't quite figure out what the tone of this film is. Because it doesn't know if it's for kids or it's an ultra dark DC comic movie. Because although a lot of people die, but then
there's a lot of swear words
it
in it for a
is
kids movie.
laugh your ass off at times. I also like the fact that we don't have to see another Super Ham. Is it Super Ham?
Super
Oh,
Ham?
Spider Ham.
Spider-Ham?
Superman.
Yeah, I like Spider. Well, I wish Spider Ham made
Was
an
in
appearance,
this,
but
right?
He's Marvel.
He's Marvel. That's he's pretty super.
But if someone could cross over,
Yeah, it would be him.
Spider Ham.
Well, he's already got a dog. I'm sure there's a pig or something.
Spider Ham
running
has a
around.
dog. When did he get a dog?
Superman.
No, Superman has a dog. Maybe
I'm sure
he has
there's
a pig next.
a Kryptonian pig flying around somewhere
That
too.
would be because when pigs fly, and
That's
then
right.
they do.
And he has a little cape.
So anyway, thank God we didn't see another Superman film that shows him growing up in Kansas or wherever the fuck he grew up in. Was it Kansas?
Smallville, Kansas.
Smallville,
yes.
Kansas. Okay, but we still get to meet his parents.
Good.
And there's definitely more on that later. I'm gonna guess. And although the MCU is definitely more a PG type super franchise, DC has always had more darkness because of the characters and how they're written.
It was kind of always the point.
Yeah, it was always the point. Lately, for me, as everybody knows who listens to this podcast, superheroes already start with a rage because they're so formula. Superhero, rinse, and repeat. There are exceptions, like recently the Thunderbolts, which made me cry, so obviously it was Mondo, and Deadpool versus Wolverine, which was hilarious and also awesome. So I didn't know what to expect from this one. I liked all the actors in this. I especially liked the supporting cast as opposed to being in love with just Superman, which happens a lot of times in these superhero movies.
Nobody was in love with Brandon Routh.
Yeah, exactly.
I liked him. I met him. He's an awesome dude.
Okay, well, there you go.
Okay,
Just
except
saying.
for Murray because he
He's
met him.
got a lot of
because he
fans.
met him.
He's
got
a
lot
good
of
actor.
fans. He's about the only good part of that whole movie.
Name another movie Brandon Routh's been in. Thank you.
Without looking.
He was in the with
yeah,
the
that
Eisenberg.
one. Oh, with the Eisenberg.
No, sorry, Michael Cera. What's the one with the?
Now it's Michael Cera.
No, it's the one where he's fighting everybody. What the hell's it called?
Scott
Scott
Pilgrim?
Pilgrim versus
yes,
the World.
thank you. He was in that.
There you go.
Case closed.
Proven.
Well,
Wait,
don't I have egg on my face?
yes.
Sorry,
You should.
Scott Pilgrim was full of superheroes.
That's right. I had Chris Evans in there too.
Yeah. And
Yes.
your favorite Superman, well, second favorite Superman is in it.
My favorite.
No,
second.
his
Mine?
second favorite.
You have a second favorite.
Who's my
Superman?
second?
I don't even know who your first is.
Was Cavill in that too?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Cavill's
him.
in that.
I don't remember him in that.
Well, he is.
But yes, he's my second favorite.
All
yes.
right. So where was I? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I liked all these actors, especially the supporting cast. But then when you add a cute
Come on,
dog,
even Philion.
Okay, I'm getting to Philion.
I love the Philion.
But then you add a cute dog and make every scene with Krypto in it so cute and funny and usually ridiculous, then you have a solid reason to have a dog who apparently is not so easy to control.
No.
Yes, the tone of this was all over the place at times. Sometimes it's ultra violent, like scenes with Luthor playing Russian roulette with a friend of Superman, which was super, super ultra violent. And then the Justice Gang perfectly happy murdering everyone that they feel they need to or want to. Exactly, Krypto Jr.
That's right, Krypto Jr.
And at other times, we get cuteness. So much you want to throw up a little bit in your mouth. And can we talk about the fact that we have the city of Metropolis standing around while Super Friends battle stuff? Oh, yeah.
Destroy buildings.
Let's take selfies instead of running for our lives. Like, what the actual fuck was that all about, James Gunn? So, I mean, just take a look at 9/11 videos. 9/11 videos, people aren't standing
horrific.
around.
Yeah,
they're horrific. It's not really fair to compare 9/11
And
to
this shit already happened in
Superman.
Man of Steel when they had the fight and stuff was breaking all over the place. They
Exactly.
didn't stand around.
People don't stand around when they have the chance of being slapped to death by a giant critter.
Or not being crushed by tons of concrete.
Yeah, I don't care what you say about Americans. They're not standing around taking pictures when there's a chance they're going to die. They're running away. Or if they're going to take pictures, they're going to be using like telephoto lenses.
Yeah, they're far enough
from
away.
miles away that you're
They're
not
at least across the street.
exactly. Also, did we need to have so much dialogue about Clark and Lois's love life? Yes, it's part of the story, but I don't think we needed all of that. So, as much as Gunn is trying to make a more complex and apparently super comedy, this is still one of those typical superhero films. I know this is the revised Gunverse of DC, but I think to make this great, this film needs to fix the tone and either make it an all-out comedy comic book or keep the darkness with a small sense of humor. And let's talk about the CGI. Sometimes it was great. Other times it was horrible. Like when we go to the Pocket Verse, all of that is crap. And I know it's in a Pocket Verse, so you don't know what to expect because
you don't know what a Pocket Verse looks like. How do you know that's not exactly what that's exactly what a Pocket
They
Verse
just
it looks
made
like
that
it was
shit up.
unfinished.
That's
It looks like it
why.
was just
Yeah, it's a
unfinished.
Pocket Verse.
Okay, yeah, that totally makes sense.
Totally makes
And
sense.
the monkeys typing makes total sense.
Well,
Yes!
that actually did make sense.
That totally made
I love
sense.
those monkeys. Anytime you
monkeys
put
were
monkeys
awesome.
typing
Can't
stuff,
form words. Whatever.
well, if you have a million of them typing for what is it?
Oh, I'm sure Lex
they wrote
developed some kind of
Shakespeare.
super serum that made them smart or
Of
something.
course.
I don't know. But
How could he not?
Yeah. I mean, I loved all the Super Friend characters, even though I didn't know any of them. I loved every single scene with Krypto.
I know two of
It's
them.
a superhero film, so I cannot be too annoyed by the fact that there's Force-like happenings all through this. Yeah, so it wasn't a rage, which I normally would put to superhero because there was enough things that made me laugh. I was entertained enough through this entire film and actually cared. I actually cared about some of the characters. Not all of them, but some of them. So it was a meh. And I got lots to unpack. But, Marie, you're the Superman
there's
fan.
the Jim that I know and love.
Giving it a meh?
He kind of took a break last week, but I absolutely agree with almost everything you just said.
Well, okay, so here's the rule with Jim. If you're going to put a movie that has things, doesn't matter what they are, eating people,
They have
if
to
I
eat
get to
people?
see, they have to eat people, not eat them off screen.
Ah.
And that Jurassic World
Okay.
Rebirth had them eating people.
Not enough.
There was at least 3 crunchy
There
nunchucks.
was
By the way, he
4.
just gave this the same rating as he gave Jurassic. So why? I don't understand. What's the difference?
Because I thought he was going to give it a Mondo. Honestly, I did.
But he didn't. He
Just
doesn't think it's
Based
worth
on
it.
how much I didn't like it, I figured he would probably love it.
I don't know what's going on.
Superman the motion picture.
Yes.
Superman 2. Superman 3.
Yes.
Superman 4 The Quest for Peace.
What are we doing
Yes.
right
Lois and Clark.
now? No,
Yes.
Superman
no,
the animated series.
no,
Yes.
Smallville.
Yes.
no,
Superman Returns.
no,
Yes.
Man of Steel.
no.
Batman versus Superman.
Yes.
The Justice League.
Yes.
Supergirl and Superman
No.
and
What?
Lois.
No.
Okay, what now?
To say
I don't know
I've
what's
been-
going on.
Well, because if you shut up, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
All right.
exactly.
To say I've been a huge fan of The Last Son of Krypton my entire life
Including
is
the
an
comic book.
understatement.
And the comic book. Don't forget the
I
comic
grew up
book.
reading the comics and embraced every single new version of my favorite superhero along the way.
Can I ask
Until now.
Can I ask
Until now.
Until now.
Can I ask one question?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Did you have like the comic books? Did any of them were the pages stuck together with like Lois Lane in them?
No.
Okay, just
I
wanted
stopped
to
reading
know.
comics when I was like 10.
Oh,
But
just
then I-
about the time when they would.
about
stick
the time the
together.
movie came out. Then
Gotcha.
it was Margot Kidder.
All right.
Yeah, after watching James Gunn fire every single actor who associated with the previous Justice League, and after seeing the first trailer, I could not be less excited to see this.
What?
I was dreading it. Like, first time in my whole life, I dreaded a Superman movie.
Okay.
I went into this movie fully expecting to hate it. Not the best attitude, I admit. But I'm very protective of the legends of Superman. I grew up with it. He's my guy, even more than Thor is. As I thought, there was a lot I didn't like about this film. I get Gunn's style directing. Anybody who's seen the Guardians films and the 2 Suicide Squads knows he likes to cast the same people in every film. And he throws a lot of humor into his action film. Nathan Fillion alone has now been in 8 of his films, going all the way back to Slither.
Was that really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's
how long
right.
he's been working together. Him with Michael Rooker, too.
Oh, yeah.
He was in this movie, too,
Oh, yeah.
I think. Michael Rooker, his brother Sean, Bradley Cooper, Palm what's-her-name from the Guardians movies. Practically the entire Guardians cast, exception of maybe Chris Pratt and Dave Bautista and Vin Diesel, were in this in some capacity, a voiceover or something.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem I have is Superman is not supposed to be a joke or a laughing stock. I think Gunn went too far. There was a little too much attempted humor. And like you said, the tone of the film. It was a little too goofy for me. Guardians, yeah, but this is a serious character. And they made him a joke, basically. I also had a huge problem with Clark's parents.
Yeah.
The simple farm folk, they seem to be almost too simple-minded, too countrified. And nearly every version of the characters in every film and TV series I've ever seen, with maybe the exception of the original, both Martha and Jonathan Kent were well-rounded and intelligent people. Yes, they were farmers, but they had other interests. Like on the Smallville, one ran for politics, and his mother was like a professor at a university. I mean, they were not idiots. The two in this movie seem like idiots.
Yeah,
Really?
they depicted. Yes. Yeah, Bryce, they totally depicted.
I just didn't.
The very first,
I didn't get that.
The very first scene when they show them, and they show his mom being a complete idiot.
It wasn't just the accents, but it was the way they talked. Like they didn't know what. I mean, she did not use. She's still using a rotary phone. She didn't know what a cell phone was. Like, I don't get it. But
Who does?
Anyway.
I don't know what those things are.
Murray made his point.
On to the ridiculous. That stupid Godzilla creature. The villain who can transform into all kinds of liquid goo. The pocket universe and all those teleportation portals. The sheer stupidity of all the people on the street just standing around as buildings fall on them.
Said that.
While Lois Lane was okay, I didn't like any of the other Daily Planet staff. None of them.
I liked all of them.
I didn't like any of them. Eve Tessmacher and Otis, who were Lex's accomplices, also not great. I also didn't enjoy watching Superman get his ass kicked for 2 hours by pretty much everybody and everything. The movie starts with him battered, bloody, and beaten, lying in the snow, except you didn't see it happen.
Yeah.
Lucky for us, we got to
good.
see the rematch a few minutes later before he even had a chance to heal. It just seems like a vastly inferior version of a once proud and noble superhero.
Huh.
Don't even get me started on that drunk-ass party girl, ditzy Supergirl. I will gladly be skipping her movie when it comes out. And I saw an interview with James Gunn. That's exactly the character he's going to portray in her movie.
Nice. I'm looking
Drunk-ass
forward to
party
that.
girl.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, James Gunn.
This film would have been a huge rage for me, except for 3 things.
I know what they are.
First, the dog.
Yes.
Krypto was awesome.
was awesome, and I laughed every time he showed up.
Yes.
In fact, he did whatever he wanted, destroyed everything he saw, and refused to
He was
obey
Baxter.
orders. Was hilarious. Reminds me of a certain other dog that likes to eat paper and plastic and shall not be named, but you just did. Second, I know I'm going to get flack
Baxter.
for this, Nathan Fillion. You know how much I love my Nate.
Yep.
Once I got over that stupid haircut, I enjoyed every scene he was in. He was so cocky, so full of himself.
I love
so
Nathan
clueless,
Fillion
so
in this.
absolutely charming. Even in his own words, Fillion says, yeah, he's a class A asshole. That's what he portrayed him as. And the Justice Gang, that's just the stupidest thing ever. I can't wait for a solo movie, which apparently he's going to set a record for the most F-bombs dropped in a superhero film.
Who's that?
Nathan Fillion.
They're
making
gonna
a Green Lantern movie called Lanterns. And in that movie, he's going to just let it fly with the F-bombs. So I don't think it's going to be a G-rated movie. Lastly, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. Now, I happen to like Nicholas Hoult, so I give him a little bit of slack, but I actually haven't enjoyed a Lex this much since my beloved Gene Hackman.
This was the best Lex.
I still prefer Gene Hackman,
Okay.
but this was a close
But this
second.
was close.
He
okay.
was good. He
So give us
redeemed
that.
the movie a little bit. He was equal parts mad genius and madman. His elaborate plan to take down Superman was almost flawless. When shit started going wrong, his maniacal temper tantrums were spectacular to watch. Much as I want to give this a hard rage, there was just enough to make it to a low man.
Nice.
And that's me being generous.
There you go.
47 years of being a Superman fan, I've never been so disappointed.
There you go. Yeah. Normally they just all be Mondo.
If it was anybody else probably cast in it, or if it wasn't James Gunn directing it, I may have got to a Mondo. But
There you go.
there's so many stupid things in this movie, I couldn't get along with it.
By no means is this a perfect movie.
No.
Obviously, it gets into the action, and then all of a sudden it's just going all over the place for the first 20 minutes, and I'm like, what in the? Like
Bleep.
I was exhausted watching the first 20 minutes because I'm like, I don't even know what's going on
What's
right
going
now.
on right now?
There's too much being
Then the
fired
dog
at the
shows
screen.
up.
And then it kind of started to slow down a little bit, and it caught its pace, and it, Long story short, this is
It's a superhero.
It's a superhero movie, so it's Matt. But here's the thing. I don't mind any of the Superman movies. They're all fine. This was the best Superman movie that's ever been made. And it's not really that close. The rest of them are all low mez, except for one where he's in
4. I think 4.
Four
Yeah.
was terrible. Three was
Richard
terrible
Pryor one
too.
was
Richard
terrible.
Yeah, the first two were fine.
Yeah.
Man of Steel was not good. That was the Brandon Routh one.
No, that was a Henry Cavill.
Oh, that one was okay.
Superman Returns.
They're all
was
mad.
Superman Returns was awful.
So you're just doing different levels of mad, except for the.
No, some of them were not good. But this one was the best of all of them, and it's not
'Cause
even
it had
close.
Krypto.
And that's part of it. It had Krypto. It had the best Lex Luthor by far.
Yeah.
Like there has never been, like Nicholas Hoult. He's nailed it. This is the best Lex Luthor that there's ever been. Unlike you, I like the fact that they went so dark, but also had the humor in it as well.
They didn't go dark though.
Oh,
didn't go
they
dark.
went
They-
dark.
they went-
They're
there was-
sitting there. What do you mean? Playing Russian roulette, blowing a guy
Okay,
away?
couple
That's
scenes.
not dark, Murray?
That-
What is dark to you then, man?
But
10
okay,
minutes
so
of dark doesn't make the whole movie
to
dark.
defend Murray, because they went dark, but they didn't show the blood or
blood.
anything. So
But
this is,
But here's the thing. I like the fact that
If it was
they
Nolan-
did go dark.
If
And
they did, I agree. They went dark,
They went very dark.
but they didn't go Christopher Nolan dark.
Well,
right.
whatever. At any rate, I like that combination. I got no problem with that. There was enough, and I mean, at the end of the day, when you're watching Krypto chasing a bunch of super squirrels, that is like the greatest thing I've ever
all
seen in
you
my
need.
life.
I just want a Krypto movie.
A Krypto movie would be
With no
awesome.
talking. Could you imagine just Krypto?
Problem is, his owner is a drunk ass party girl.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
But there was a lot to like here. There was a lot to like. There was a lot not to like because the pacing was weird.
The tone is weird.
The tone was fine. I like the
weird.
fact it went from one spectrum to the other, and I got no problem with that.
No.
I got no problem with the tone. But what I didn't like was just it went fast, and then it slowed down and went fast. And the fast didn't explain itself enough because it was just all over the place. For like a lot of little sections of this movie, it's like, what is going on? So that I didn't like. But overall, this is the best casting that Superman has ever had, bar none, including Superman. This is by far the best Superman that there's been of all of them. By far the best Lex Luthor of all of them. It just needed some tighter writing because it was all over the place.
It was too long.
And it was it was too long for with what they did. Yeah, I don't think you can make a Superman movie that's not 2 hours long. I really don't.
Yeah, there's too much
But you need
to tell.
you need to do it better. And you know this is going to be a franchise that's going to have multiple
course it
Supermans.
is.
Yep.
So why are we trying to cram so much into this first one? Be like the original, where
It was nice and simple.
It was pretty simple. And originally, when they're filming it, they were thinking, okay, we're going to make this. Once they got into it, they're like, no, we got to cut this into 2. And Superman 2 originally was supposed to be part of Superman.
But yeah, no, they shot at the same time, but I don't know if they ever originally were going to have one long movie.
I think they wanted one long movie.
Different directors, too.
Were they different directors?
Yeah.
Really?
Murray knows.
I'm sure Don did the
Don't question
first
his
one, and
authority.
Sal Kynes did the second one.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, this needed to be tighter. This needed to have less stuff in it. I have no problem with the pocket, whatever it was.
Pocket CGI verse?
Yeah, that was fine.
Stupid.
I got no problem with. And I'm at the point with CGI that I don't even care anymore. I hate it all. All CGI is crap. But Krypto was CGI and he was still awesome.
What? He was real.
I don't
know what
think
you're
so.
talking- He was totally
His
real.
his normal running around was the actual dog, but the super
The
stuff. they
super
had to
stuff,
CGI.
there was a lot of CGI Krypto in
He
it.
was real.
It-
Just
The
like
dog
your,
was-
just
the
like your
dog was
monkeys
real,
in Planet
but
of the
There-
Apes.
I would say of the I don't know 20 minutes we got of Krypto total, that 37 seconds of it was Krypto for real.
You know what? That's
But yes,
hey, the
this
point I'm
was
trying
a
to make.
superhero movie, so yes, it was meh.
There you go. I got
But
some unpacking.
this is the best Superman, and it's not even close that's ever been,
Whatever.
and it's still meh.
Whatever.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so I got some unpacking. So first off, supporting cast. This Murray wasn't as big fan of it, but for me, the supporting cast was the best part of this movie.
The
Some
supporting
of them-
cast
some
was
of them were
awesome.
okay.
They were all good.
And the fact that you did not think Nathan Fillion, this is the best Nathan Fillion's ever been. He was incredible.
I am agreeing that this is the best that he has ever been.
And he was
he's
incredible.
always awful. And here he was barely passable.
He was fantastic.
He was
He is awful
He was
always.
He was so
awesome.
incredible in this.
He is repulsive.
I will,
and this is the least repulsive he's ever been.
Whatever.
He's not repulsive in this at all.
Anyways, I
Okay.
need more Anthony Kerrigan too.
Yeah. Also, thank you for showing John Cena.
Metamorpho.
John Cena showing up
Oh,
30
the
seconds.
John Cena cameo was priceless.
was so good.
Oh my
I love you
goodness.
shit talking super.
Yeah, well,
That
do it
was
to his face.
that was awesome. I can't wait for Peacemaker season 2. man.
Yeah, it's coming soon.
Oh, thank God.
As-
That is-
As will I when it comes out.
that first season of Peacemaker
I thought it
was
already
just,
happened.
Oh, I wish.
And
'cause
my favorite line in the movie.
he needs his own movie too.
Yeah, I told you he needs like 10 movies. My favorite line in the whole movie. You ready for this?
Yep.
I don't need you. I'm Mr. Fantastic.
Terrific, but yeah. Fantastic is Pedro. But
Yeah, whatever.
whatever.
Terrific. Yeah.
Mr.
Mr.
Terrific.
Terrific.
That cast was fantastic.
I've never freaking heard of that guy.
I don't
I mean,
care who
I
he
don't
was.
read enough
He's
comics,
my-
but I had no idea where he was. The other two I knew,
he's
but no idea who that guy was.
he's my favorite character.
I had to look
in
it
this
up to see
movie.
what his powers actually were because I had no clue who he
And
was.
so what were they?
That's it. Those balls.
He's got
got
great
balls.
balls.
Oh, he's got those floating.
He's
ball
got
things,
balls.
and he's apparently really smart.
That's hey man, if you got balls, that's a
And you know how to use
superpower
them.
in itself.
Oh.
Huge balls. They were huge balls.
I did think the end credit scene, if you stuck around for it,
You
was kind
didn't-
of funny too.
I thought everybody in this was that was pretty funny. Everybody in this was good.
Although I actually went to the bathroom, came back 10 minutes later, and the credits were still rolling. That's how long the credits were.
yeah, they had
So
7 or 8 different
So
extra
yeah,
scenes.
if you haven't seen it, you go.
No,
to,
they
if you go
didn't.
to the movies, once the mid-credit scene is, you got about 15 minutes to go to the bathroom and come back to catch the end.
Oh yeah, there was an end scene, wasn't
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
It
about. The
was.
end
With
scene,
the-
not the one with the dog, but the one with terrific.
with the building, right?
Yeah, that was the funny. But yeah, it took 20 minutes to
it
get
was
to it.
the funny.
It was the funny.
All right.
And the squirrel. Wait, the squirrel.
I don't,
Squirrel's
don't,
so
When he
don't
saved
remember.
the squirrel,
Don't
that was
remember the
like
squirrel.
I was like, what?
I don't remember the squirrel.
He's fighting
saved
the
the
giant
squirrel.
monster.
Yeah, the
And then,
Godzilla.
and then they had to stop because there was a
He
little
saved
squirrel.
the
that
squirrel.
the
He saved
squirrel,
the dog.
the
he saved
squirrel.
all-
I must have missed that.
He's not only a man of the people.
That's right.
He's a man of the
creatures.
squirrel.
Yes.
Because he looks after his cousin's
Superman.
stupid dog. All right.
Best Superman ever. But still, man.
Stop saying that. I'll have to go there and hit you.
Best Superman
with my
ever.
super strength.
Superman.
Remember, I'm Superman, so I can.
That's right.
What's his name again? I don't even remember.
Which one?
Superman.
Superboy? Clark
What's
Kent?
his real name?
Yeah.
His real name's Clark Kent.
Kal-El
Oh, no.
is his real name.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
the dude
sorry.
that plays him? What's his
I
name?
don't know. Who cares? He's a nobody.
He's a somebody now.
He's a nobody.
His name, you ready for this?
David
Yeah.
something.
David Corn Sweat.
Let's call him Cornetto.
David Corn Sweat? Are you making that up?
Corn Sweat.
Yes, it's Corn Sweat. Yeah.
Nice.
Let's call him
Corn Sweat.
Let's call him Cornetto. That's the only way I can remember him.
There you
David
go.
Corn
David
Sweat.
Corn Sweat.
Wow, he's the
Anyway.
best Superman ever.
He's
Not even close.
cute and funny.
Not even in my
He
top 5.
is
All right.
great.
Let's talk about S-Kill House.
Yeah.
Now, they want us to think it's called Skill House, but they made a point of spelling it out S-Kill House, and I'm not really sure why. Do you know why? Because is S supposed to stand for social media
Why
or
don't they
something?
just call it 50
No.
Kill House?
Like, because they went
They got
S-Kill
skills.
House.
They should have
No,
called.
they didn't have
should
any
have called it
skills.
50 Kill House.
They had skills.
You know what?
50 Kill
If
House
there,
would have made.
there wasn't quite
would
50.
have made sense.
There wasn't 50
No,
killers.
There
but
wasn't
it's
50
the guy's
kills.
name.
Yeah, but he wasn't the killer.
Yeah, he
I
wasn't
thought he
the killer.
was. He was
I
the guy.
know.
He was the
Yeah, well,
voice.
you didn't watch the movie, now did you,
No, I
Murray?
didn't, because
did
it looks stupid.
They did the old switcheroo.
Switcheroo, baby.
You wanted to think that 50 Cent was wrong, but oh, wait a minute. He was somewhat in there, too.
Eh,
Anyway,
whatever.
okay, so 50 Cent hosts
50.
a party. 50 Cents. 50, or as the one person called him, 50 Cents.
50
Or as
cents.
his
50
mama calls him, Curtis.
Curtis.
Half dollar.
Curtis, yeah, $50, hosts a party of the most annoying social media influencers on the planet. And basically, they have to compete for the most likes, and every challenge, the one with the least likes, dies.
So Saw.
And then, interestingly enough, in the first kill on the, I'm going to call it the Thriller streaming site, people voted, and people voted to kill her. So she got killed, which I didn't really understand, because if someone is an influencer, wouldn't the people that follow her want her to live?
I don't know.
So that confused me right off the start.
The whole thing was confusing.
But once we get into S-Kill House,
Skill House.
it was all about the likes. Well, until they changed the whole reason for killing them, which also made no sense.
I don't think Bryce
Basi-
understands the language you're talking right now.
Yeah, I know. I didn't understand it, and I understand it. So basically, they changed this for no apparent reason. But I'm guessing because the concept started getting boring. I'm guessing. So we have a bunch of the most annoying people that have ever been captured on film who are influencers, and I think they're actual influencers in real life, all trying to pretend to act.
I don't think
Sorry,
they all are.
trying horribly to act. Well, we know the one guy is an actor, and Fitty is not a actor.
Nope.
By any means. But what this did have going for it was the plot.
Oh, did it?
There really
the
isn't
plot.
any.
Yeah.
It wasn't complex at all, other than kill some annoying people, right? Which is the best kind of horror movie, you would think. And then, though, the makers of this film are trying to say, like, I think they had a message or something that influencers are horribly shallow people. The greater point, of course, is lost because of
What does that
how
say about
annoying-
the influencers that were in this?
I know! Like,
they
did they
weren't
not
real.
understand the point that was being made?
That they're being made fun of?
Just actors. I recognize at least 2 of them from actual.
Yeah, no,
acting
I
stuff.
think most of them were actors. I think you're maybe
think they're
incorrect.
I don't think they
The
just pulled
one
them off of
one of them
YouTube.
definitely was
The
not.
main actor.
The main guy was an.
Well, I know the black
of
guy.
these
I've seen him in about 3 other
influencers.
things. I know
Okay,
he's
so
an actor, but
so the point is kind of missing though, because this movie is so horrible. So maybe the point was that these people are not, but then you have these people who are influencers in the movie. So we have we have a house full of annoying people, and they are trying to kill them in new and interesting ways. But the FX was either funny bad, or has been done before, or is actually just bad. In fact, the concept has been done at least probably 20 times for the most part. There was nothing new. As I was watching this, as much as I was thinking, I was looking forward to seeing all these annoying people get killed in different ways. And to be honest, some of the kills were kind of interesting and yucky. There was a couple that were interesting and yucky. But it was hard to fully enjoy all this because the acting is so bad and is really not all that original. And on top of that, I kind of got bored. I'm surprised I didn't fall asleep. But if this was the late movie, like if we would have saw this at 10 o'clock at night, we both would have fallen asleep. Because this became so boring.
It was tedious.
Because it's predictable and it's boring. I even, tried to incite Bryce into playing guessing games where I was trying to say, hey, Bryce, who do you think's going to die next?
And I'm like, I don't know and I don't care.
But then even that got boring. Like we'd played it for a couple and then it was like, I'd ask him and it was kind of like, Bryce,
like,
who do you
cares?
think is going to die? He's like, I don't care. I said, well, I don't care either. But like, we got to do something to be interested in this movie.
We gotta pass the time, man.
We gotta pass.
Should have taken a chainsaw and killed them all at once.
That would have been it. That would have been great. So, but yeah, we ended up getting bored with our own game we created, and then there is a reason I don't watch reality TV and these influencers. Like, I don't watch any of them on social media.
All crap.
Anything on social media I follow is just about film. It's not about these people that have built a life around being an influencer, which I don't see them having any talent.
Don't even understand
other than they know how to do TikTok
They try on clothes and people pay them to do it.
I guess. To be honest, it felt like a really low budget Tubi film, but not a made by Tubi film.
Like it was shot.
One that ends up on Tubi because no one else wanted it. That's what it kind of felt like to me. It really does cater to an audience of people that understand and follow this type of, and I'm putting in heavy
younger
quotes,
people.
Influencer universe,
yeah, but
I guess.
even at that.
Yeah,
Although I don't know if they can sit there and watch these idiots. Maybe this is
maybe that was for them.
It's their kind of movie.
And then halfway through the killing, it completely changes to a Saw type thing where he doesn't use the liking of the lowest likes to kill them.
He just captures them and starts
killing them. He just
killing
starts making Saw things up and says, kind of says, you can survive if you do this. And I was like, what?
Yeah, then all of a sudden you can survive if you can.
Yeah, I think I saw one where there's like a knife through his hand or something. I'm like, okay.
That wasn't part of that.
Yeah, that was something else that was dumb. As I alluded to, ultimately I didn't like anyone in this film in any way. Didn't care what happened to or why it was happening. I just wanted it to end. So
go home.
On top of all that, and I'm putting quote unquote surprises are overtly obvious. There's not one. It's called Skill House. There seemed to be no skill involved in any of this. This should have been called Rage House because that's what it was. It was a house full of people, and this movie made me
make you rage. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like this movie at all.
Was there anything that you did like in this movie?
No, there literally wasn't anything I liked in this at all. It's not only tough to watch because the acting's so awful, but it's just these stupid quick cuts, and then someone dies, and then I'm like, then they kind of cut away and they just start focusing on something unrelated. And I'm like, did they actually die? I don't even know what's going on right now. And then they go to some other scene. And it was so disjointed too. Like, it wasn't only bad. It was just bad movie making all around. Like, everybody that had a hand in this, from the people that were running the camera, to the writers, to the director, to everybody, to the actors, everybody, to the people doing the lighting. There was not one thing in this that was professional in any way. It was awful. Like, this just blew my mind. This was the second worst movie I watched this week. The other one's a Rage or Dare. I can't wait to talk about it.
This was completely unwatchable, and it was the second least.
Yeah, I had a rough week, man. Having to watch this garbage and bloody.
And then the worst Superman ever.
And then it was the best Superman.
The best Superman ever.
Worst.
You know what?
Best.
Here's the thing about me and Superman. I'm gonna sort of play.
This movie's so bad, we're talking about Superman again.
Right. I didn't see this movie. I have no opinion. But it looks stupid when I watch the 3 minutes of trailer.
And for some reason, Jim's running the trailer on a loop while he's talking about this.
Just for kicks.
Just wants to get himself some more Skill House.
All right.
S-Kill House.
S-Kill House.
You got anything else to unpack?
No, I have nothing to unpack on here. Everything that
just
Bryce said, I
avoid
agree
this
with.
movie.
Avoid it at all costs.
Thank you.
It says from the writer of Saw X. Do you remember how bad Saw X was?
Saw and what was the other one? There was a second one.
And Jigsaw.
Yeah,
And Jigsaw, the other one that was also horrible.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this was.
That should have told you at the start.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't matter. It came to cinema, so we watched
That's
it.
right.
Just bad movie making here. It's just shame on you guys.
Oh, Neil McDonough.
Yes,
shame
Neil
on
McDonough,
shame on
Blondie.
you, Neil
Well,
McDonough.
Blondie,
it was funny because when he came in the
Well,
movie,
he was-
Bryce was
before
like,
we go,
"Wait."
yeah.
He's
He
like,
was the
is
sheriff, right?
this, is this not supposed to be? Is he supposed to be in Angel Films? I'm like, maybe
Yes,
this
he
is
was.
an
He's
Angel
Captain
Film.
Angel Films, and he's sitting there
Yes.
dropping
The
F-bombs
last,
and pouring acid on people.
Oh, sweet.
And then he gets acid poured on his face, and
yeah.
it doesn't really hurt him
No.
at all.
Yeah, he goes ow initially, but then it's like
There's
whatever.
no holes in his face.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a
There
hole
was
there.
just
Yeah,
like
okay.
no, because you
But
saw
the way
what
that
the
was
acid
eating through everything, and
I
then he
know.
gets splashed on his face, and he just kind of wipes it off.
Yeah, it's kind of like, ow.
it's like
I can
that
see.
kind of hurt.
No problem.
Now he's got a little scar. It's like
Don't worry,
like he
he's
cut
going-
himself shaving.
He's going back to Angel Films real soon, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
no doubt.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
there's
a
this,
sequel to that
Well,
Fortress movie.
that's
This
good
se-
because then I don't have to watch him.
well, and if
I
the
didn't-
sequel
I
for
went to
this
I went
comes
to that
out-
last one.
I
The
don't know.
Fortress or whatever hell it was called. Yeah, that was
Fortress of Hell.
terrible. No, it was called Fortress. I don't know what it was. A crappy Angel film.
I feel like I'm in a Fortress of Hell when
There
I'm
you
watching
go.
freaking
You are
Neil
a Fortress
McDonough
of Hell.
movies.
This is a Fortress of Hell.
That was beautiful. Oh, baby. Is this your ranked Superman
No,
films?
I'm not going there.
Oh.
Thank
Because
God.
you know already.
Is it
the
your
answer to
ranked?
that.
Is it your ranked?
This is superhero adjacent.
Oh.
Sean Ashmore, born in Richmond, British Columbia,
Yes.
shortly after his twin brother, Aaron, has had a rich and varied film and television career, including roles in both Marvel films and DC shows over the years. He's played Iceman
Yeah.
in X-Men and has been in Smallville
I have no idea.
as
who
a
you're
villain
talking
fighting Clark Kent, as well as the legendary Terry Fox in a TV movie. Today I'm going to take a look at his career, since he is actually one of my favorite actors.
Can I tell you a story before you go on?
Okay.
So he lives in Toronto, or he has lived
Yeah,
in
I'm sure
Toronto.
he does now, yeah.
And
Did you meet him?
He goes. Well, I've seen him quite a few times.
Oh, sweet.
Jamie lives right beside the grocery store that he shops at.
Sweet.
So I've seen him
Yeah,
like
he seems like a
3
nice guy.
times.
I would definitely go see him if he came to town.
That's not like I care.
People obviously know Sean as Bobby Iceman Drake in the first 3 X-Men films and the crossover Days of Future Past.
That was good.
By X-Men 3, he is one of the last ones that hasn't turned to Magneto's dark side.
He's also
He was
in The
still a
Boys.
good guy. He was also in The Boys and about a dozen other Canadian shows. The kid has morals and loyalty. Got to get admire from that. Plus, he's super cool.
Oh, like me.
See
We
what-
talked
see
about
what- see
super
what did
cool.
that?
Yeah, yeah.
He's the Iceman. He's
Oh,
super
he,
cool.
He is, yeah. We talked about super cool.
On a break from the X-Men films, Sean got a chance to play the iconic Terry Fox in the TV movie Terry. For our non-Canadian listeners, Terry Fox was a runner with a prosthetic leg who tried to run across the country from Newfoundland to BC to raise money for cancer, which actually what took his leg. Sadly, he only got halfway across Ontario before the cancer came back. He was forced to quit and he died some weeks later. Every year there's a marathon in his honor, which raises millions for cancer research.
You know, it's all over the world.
Is it now? I don't
Yeah.
know. Anyway, Sean's performance was so powerful and gut-wrenching that I felt like I was going through it with him. Check it out if you get a chance. The show's Smallville. Sorry, Bryce, talking TV here. Got a 2-for-1. First, Sean played a meteor freak who temporarily gets Superman's powers when he and Clark are both struck by lightning, so he became super. Naturally, he causes all kinds of chaos before Clark can stop him. Later in the series, his twin brother Aaron played Jimmy Olsen for a couple of seasons
What?
before they killed him off. Sean's film career isn't that extensive, though he has made 27 films. He's been in a lot of horror movies, including The Ruins,
Hatchet 2.
Hatchet 2, Mother's Day, The Barons, Devil's Gate, and recently It Feeds, which came out this year, apparently. Of course, he'll always be Iceman. He may or may not be rejoining the Marvel Universe for the Doomsday film. I'm still not sure about that. Funny, my favorite role of his, which Bryce is not going to like, he's been acting with Green Lantern, Guy Gardner himself, Nathan Fillion, the last 6 seasons of The Rookie. He plays a public defender turned DA who's married to one of the female cops on the show. He's had a lot of good story arcs. He's good in that show. In a show where the spotlight stealing Nathan Fillion is the star, he holds his own. I look forward to seeing what he comes up with next. I like the guy. I think he's a good actor.
You want to know what he has upcoming?
Sure.
He's in
Not
Just
really.
Breathe and The Huntsman.
The Huntsman as in a Snow White movie?
I don't know.
Weird. All right, anyway.
Maybe he just hunts man.
See, Bryce, that was relatively painless.
It was pretty painful.
Temperature rising. Vision blurring. Rage taking over.
My sweet, sweet rage. All right, my rage this week is going to take us all back a little bit through memory lane, the three of us. So they reopened Eau Claire Market.
Oh, did they?
Yep, the space where right beside where they've got like a platform, a big open platform
Where the
people
mall used to be?
No, the mall is just a giant hole in the ground, and that's where our new train station's
Yeah.
gonna go down there. And so we went down for the opening, and we're walking around Eau Claire, and they've got like a big fence up where Eau Claire used to be. So for those of you listening, if you don't know, or if you've been listening to us for a while, we used to talk about Eau Claire a lot because it was kind of our favorite
Art house cinema.
Yeah, it played for Cineplex, the largest theater chain, cinema chain in Canada. It always had the art house films there, so we were always at Eau Claire, even though the seats were
sucked. Everything about
uncomfortable.
it sucked.
It had a certain
Everything
It had
something.
a charm, just like the
I
Globe.
liked it.
It had a
The food
charm,
was
just like the
horrible.
Globe.
I liked it.
So anyway, we spent a lot of time at Eau Claire. So along this fence, they have this banner that they put up. And along the banner, they're going, thank you for 30 years of memories. Because it's been 30 years that
Has it been
Eau Claire was there.
It's
but
been
it
longer,
was turned
hasn't
down.
it?
Well, I gotta say 31 or 2, but
I've been
they
in
used
Calgary
30 years,
and it was here when I got here.
they had 30 years of memories, what they said.
Ah.
Now, if you're going to have something that says 30 years of memories,
You should show memories.
you should probably show some memories. Thank you, Murray. So the images of businesses that they show, so they had like a movie reel, a picture of a movie reel. And then they didn't say anything beside it, like, oh, thanks to Cineplex who supported. Cineplex was there for almost the whole 30
time,
years.
yeah.
They had two businesses that were on this banner. They had two business logos.
Was it the garage?
No. They had pictures of what the garage was,
Yeah.
but can you guess what they were? Randomly guess based on Eau Claire Market.
Wasn't there a Japanese place there?
Yes, there was. There was one there for a very long time. That is not it.
Oh, I don't know.
So they had 1812, their logo. They're still there. They moved the 1812 building, which is actually a building from 1812. It's the
Right.
original building, which they've moved all around Eau Claire. So yes, kudos for them for putting the 1812 building. Take a wild fucking guess what the other logoed company was. It was on that banner.
Is that pub across the street they used to have?
Not if that was there, I wouldn't have minded that either.
I don't know. Was it one of the lawyers?
If it was that, I would have think that would be also okay
Was it
too.
the gym?
Think of one company that was there maybe for a year and then left.
I don't remember.
I never go there.
Hard Rock Cafe. They had a
Hard
fucking
Rock? Oh my
logo.
God.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm
Like
not kidding.
30 years ago it was there.
It was there for like
there for-
1 year.
Yeah.
I know.
And then
I
it
got
left.
I got a shirt from there, and that was probably 30
Yes.
years ago.
The only time there was a
After
Calgary.
I moved here.
Yes. I was literally
I forgot that it was
infuriated.
there until
I
you
was
said that.
infuriated. I'm like, you want to thank people for 30 years and you put a fucking picture of Hard Rock Cafe?
An American chain
company
that was there for like a year and a half
that just
or 2
left
years.
because
Yeah.
it wasn't being successful.
Yeah.
I was so angry with. I could go on for 7 hours about how angry I am
Yeah.
with our city right now, but for them to put that up there just put me over the edge for that week. That is my rage this week. There's so many businesses like the guy had the falafel store.
Oh yeah, he was there forever.
He was there
Oh,
forever. The Thai restaurant that was there.
The Egyptian place that has those weird Egyptian
the grocery store, the candy store that was in there.
There was that e-bike place. You could buy e-bikes.
Yes, there was so many businesses in there that kept Eau Claire
going.
Yeah, that Italian restaurant that was there.
Even during the festival, when we're filling up the place, those places were all dead. Like nobody was going to them.
Yeah, but they were still there, trudging it out.
Yeah,
you want to talk about 30 years? Go back and find out who all those people were.
30
Put
years
their
ago.
business names
Yeah.
on there. This
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
No, that
So
was stupid,
that's my
but-
rage this week. I was super pissed.
I don't blame you.
So, I go to Superman, sit down, got my premium seats, so nice and comfy.
Did you buy the collector
I did not.
cup for $25?
I did not. So I'm sitting there, and then all the pre-shows coming up, and it's like it's all squished together. It's like
4-3. Yeah.
It's like on a self.
Ratio's wrong?
Yeah, the
Yeah, the ratio's wrong, yeah.
totally wrong. Not 4:3 even. It looks like it's
Oh.
been squished to like cell phone size.
Oh.
It was just really weird, and we're like, okay, well, this is odd. So people are going down, and they're telling them it's like whatever. So then the trailers start. Same thing. You think, well, maybe it's just that they're gonna fix this. So same thing. So it's like okay. So we're watching that, and that's fine. And it's almost time for the movie to start now, and they finally come in and they go, okay. They stop everything, and they go, okay. We're gonna have this fixed. Don't worry about it. So we wait another like 5-10 minutes, waiting for this to get fixed. They come back in and they go, okay, well, here's the story. We actually don't have the right print of the film.
What?
Nice.
They're like, we don't have the one that's for the AVX here. We just have the 3D one.
3D.
So it's too late for anything else. By the time that we rejigger everything, it's going to be like 2 hours later. I don't know why everything takes so long. I think they're full of crap. So you can either
skilled employees.
either get a refund, or you can come and get your 3D glasses and watch it in 3D.
So you watched it in 3D?
So I'm like, well, this bloody thing is like sold out like for the next 3 days. Like any showing I want to go to, I'm either in the front row or. So I'm like, I guess we're watching it in 3D. So I had to watch Superman in 3D.
How did Krypto look in 3D?
Everything looked
Crappy.
You know what? It wasn't the most obnoxious 3D I've ever been to. It actually looked fine. It was still annoying, though. I don't want to watch anything in 3D. It wasn't as obnoxious as it could have been, but I was still supremely annoyed.
You know what would have been funnier?
And it took so long for them to figure it out. It's like how do you not know this? And how are you are a movie theater showing, how do you not have all your ducks in a row before you fill a theater charging people, because it's AVX, like $20 some odd dollars a ticket and you don't have this all written? Like, come on,
Did
guys.
they give you any repercussions,
So
too?
normally I'm ragging on Cineplex. This time
is
I got
Landmark?
to rag on Landmark.
Oh, I've had all kinds of predictions. Do you want to hear the explanation?
Sure.
Sure.
I guess this was Laser Ultra because it was Landmark.
As a former person in the industry until recently,
Yes.
they don't have any human beings up there. I don't know about Landmark, but Cineplex, everything is programmed
I
and
would imagine.
automated
I would
from
imagine.
Toronto. There is not a single person up there in the booth doing anything.
Except Landmark's
The only
head office is in Calgary.
employees those movie theater have now is kids who can sell you popcorn
and
tickets.
And
they don't know
kids that can sell you popcorn and tickets and not clean the bathroom.
Yes, that too. They don't know.
They can go in and they can initial the little piece of paper saying that they cleaned the bathroom.
Yeah.
When in fact
They don't.
They did not.
Oh no, they get some nasty stuff at Country Hills. I can tell you that.
They have
Every
some
one of the
nasty
theaters.
stuff at every theater right now.
Yeah, no, it's because they don't know shit about running the theater. They just hire a bunch of
they're
kids.
perfectly okay leaving
is-
poop all over
Which
the
is
floor
why they won't
in the
hire
bathroom.
they won't hire me because I'm an actual projectionist. They want a kid who can shill popcorn.
They don't want a projectionist.
and
movie.
ignore the bathroom.
So that's why you had issues because nobody checked that stuff.
Okay, so the most important question I have here
Yes.
is: does Murray know how to clean a bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
I cleaned bathrooms when I was 17.
Problem-
I cleaned 30,
problem solved.
I cleaned 30 of them every morning at a camp.
Here's my suggestion: you build a business case, you
Yeah.
put it in paper form, go to Landmark's head office, which is right
Say
down
why they need to hire
right
me?
down McLeod Trail,
At
and say,
$25
"I know
an
how
hour."
to clean toilets. Can I have a job?"
And I also know how to run the projectors.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, I wish it was that easy.
what
but
projectors?
anyway, where the movie comes out of.
I think it just comes out of a cell phone these days.
Sure.
Pulse. Slowing.
Everything comes out of a cell phone.
Anger fading.
The way it should.
Last week on Rage or Dare, Bryce pulled Blumhouse production film The Bachelorette from Jim's evil bag of Blumhouse films? What do you mean Blumhouse? Don't you mean Blumhouse? It is pronounced Blumhouse.
It is Blumhouse.
Also, this film is apparently known by many names in different countries, and in the United States, it goes by Best Night Ever. This week, it's Jim's turn to rage or dare, and after last time, I think he is hoping Bryce has more wrestling movies up his sleeve. Is that the best you can do? Come on, Bryce. Now, let's check in with Bryce and see if the Blumhouse Bachelorette films are as boring and annoying as most of their horror movies. Will it be the best night ever for our little ragers? I have a feeling that's going to be a big Blumhouse no!
All right, so yeah, that's great. So for everybody that's confused right now, it's actually been known in other countries as Bachelorette Party, because you're probably thinking, okay, Bachelorette, that was like the Kirsten Dunst, Isla Fisher, Lizzie Kaplan, piece of crap rage movie that I've already had to watch. This is like the second Bachelorette movie I've had to watch in like the last year. So it's not that one from 2012. It is indeed Best Night Ever or Bachelorette Party, depending on where you are, from 2014? Yeah, 2014.
It says 13. That's
So-
the right one.
Nah, this one's 2000. Well, I don't know. If you're going by IMDb, you're probably wrong because everything on IMDb is wrong.
But you know, it was on Plex and Tubi.
Fantastic. At any rate, Best Night Ever. Now, here's the first thing. This was, as mentioned, is a Blumhouse production, okay? It's also in association with Magnet Productions, and these are actual production houses that actually make
Real movies?
real movies. Whether you like the movies or not, they are professionally made movies. This, I don't understand how this could have the backing of those studios and be what this was. It is literally filmed on a cell phone, and it is unbelievably unwatchable. And here's the thing. You're going through this movie and you're like, oh God, this is going to stop, right? Because they start in their car, and of course they're just blasting music and singing along and saying stuff that they're hoping it's going to get a laugh, and none of it's funny. But they've got the cell phone set up and they're filming themselves, and this is what the movie is. And then someone will pick up the phone, and then they'll be pointing it, and they'll be filming. So then you'll have, out of the 4 characters, only 3 of them will be on film at once. Unless they've set the cell phone somewhere, then all of them can be on film. But then you get into it, and all of a sudden, we're getting weird cuts and different angles. And you're like, okay, if this is supposed to be with a cell phone, and they're making like this is the cell phone the whole way, how are we getting different angles and different cuts? Like, it's just, nothing's consistent. So on that level, it's already annoying. And then you get down to the characters, and it's just unbelievably unwatchable. There are so many things in this that are just, I'm okay with cringeworthy when it's funny, but this was just, there was nothing in this that was funny. I've never watched a movie where nothing was funny. Like even, okay, that's not true. I will say that when
This one thing funny?
this one thing, and I don't know what it says about me, but I did laugh when they kidnapped the guy who they thought robbed them, but they kidnapped the wrong parking valet guy, and they took him home for some reason to his house, and they tied him to his own bed.
Yes.
Which I don't know why, because they wanted to find the stuff that was stolen from
yeah,
them,
makes
right?
sense. It totally makes sense to me.
So that's fine. But then his parents walk in. But just before his parents walk in, the one girl looks at the Louis Vuitton shoes again and goes, "Oh, I don't think these are actually mine." So they got this poor guy tied up, and they're like, we're gonna teach him a lesson. And then she like starts peeing on his face. That's not where it was funny. Where it was funny for some reason.
Wait, that's
and
teaching
once
him a
again-
lesson? People pay for that.
I know, right? So anyways, all of a sudden his parents barge into the room, which startles the young lady that's peeing on his
and
face.
then she poops on him.
And then she poops on him.
Nice!
And I don't know why. I don't know why when that little log of poop landed on his face, I actually laughed.
You know, I'm going to watch
And
this movie.
I'm a little bit ashamed of myself for that. But this is the level that we're at, where I was searching for something so hard to laugh at
And then this.
that I laughed at someone getting pooped on.
Also, people
'Cause
pay
that's
for
always funny.
People pay
It's
for
never
that too.
funny, Murray, but when you're just desperate for something to laugh at, you just go, okay, can this go any lower? And maybe that's why I laughed.
Can I just say that? Do you know who the director of this was?
It's the same people that like made like Epic Movie and all that
Aaron
crap.
Seltzer,
Yeah.
who
Yeah, I know.
disaster movie, date movie,
Yeah.
Meet the Spartans, epic movie, Super
Yeah.
Fast.
So he does parody
Remember
movies.
Super Fast?
Superfast was good. I liked Superfast. That's the only time they
The
knocked it out of the
Starving
park.
Games.
Yeah, no, like everything they make is awful except for Superfast. Check out Superfast. It's better than any Fast and the Furious movie you will ever watch, guaranteed. But yeah, there was just no redeeming qualities in this movie, and it is so amateurish. It's like it's unwatchable because not only the acting's bad, the situations are ridiculous, the writing's atrocious, but then you've got this shaky, stupid frickin' cell phone that's being shot on. And I think I think they shot this on a cell phone. I really do.
Maybe they
The
did.
quality is so bad, it's shaking all over the place. And then it doesn't. Then they can't even take this stupid concept that they've got and follow through with it, because as I mentioned before, all of a sudden you're getting 3 different angles of the same scene. If it's just supposed to be on this one cell phone, how is that possible? It's just awful. Nothing's consistent. It's
Movie
just-
magic. It was movie magic.
There was nothing magical about this. I'm gonna say right now, this actually might be the worst movie I've ever watched in my life. I tried to watch it the first time, and I watched 10 minutes, and I'm like, no, I can't do this right now. I need to mentally prepare myself to do this. I need to get up early in the morning, start the day when I'm fresh, or number one, I'm never gonna make it through it because I'm gonna fall asleep. And I am a trooper. I watch these movies from start to finish, and if I fall asleep in them, I go back and I watch them again.
So
I had to make sure that didn't happen this time. So I watched the first 10 minutes and I'm like, no, I can't do this right now. I need to stop and I need to prepare myself for the awfulness that is to come. And I was thinking in my mind, well, that was just the first 10 minutes.
It's gonna
Maybe
get
it's
better,
not
right?
going to be that bad, like as bad as that was.
Mm-hmm.
And it literally got worse. This is the worst piece of trash that's ever been made. And I can't believe 2 actual production companies were behind it. I am blown away at how awful this was. This is the worst thing that I've ever watched in my life. Best Night Ever was the worst thing I have ever seen in my entire life.
you know what? That makes me so happy. And the reason it makes me happy
Yeah.
is that we now may be
It
able to
made me
get-
want to go watch The Bachelorette with Kirsten Dunst again.
The reason this makes me so happy is
Yeah.
that maybe now we can get Kevin Spacey on the mesmerizing list.
Because
do
now
that?
it's the second worst movie
That's
ever
right.
Oh.
So you said
made. Yeah.
it's the worst movie you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin Spacey can't be mesmerizing because he was in it.
Right.
And now this is the worst movie you've ever seen. So now, obviously not this week, but in weeks to come, we will be talking about how mesmerizing Kevin Spacey is.
You can try,
I mean, he's no longer cancel cultured anymore.
isn't he?
Isn't
No.
he? I thought he still was.
Nope. He just made a movie, 2025, called 1780.
I always liked him.
Yeah. Well,
He was a good Lex Luthor too, by the way.
Just because he made a movie with
Well,
that
because he
nobody's
was
heard
cleared
of.
of all charges.
Ah.
That's why. So, kind of excited. I hope there's
Just
another
like
wrestling
Diddy.
movie in here.
Yeah.
No, he got some charges.
Not enough.
All right.
Heard he's in rehab now.
Not enough.
All right. You know what? I don't know anything about the did.
The did.
All right.
But
Sorry.
what
What's
I
going
do
on
know-
right now?
Nah.
He's pulling something out of the bag.
Oh, you're pulling something out of
just,
the bag.
I'm just
Something out of-
making small talk.
So that's got to be my bag, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Well, you know what? I'm not too disappointed.
I'm sure you're not.
Uh,
You always put on a brave face.
Well, the last movie
well,
got
he
me.
just gave you the worst movie you've ever seen. So.
That is true.
That's right. I gave you the worst movie.
I guarantee.
And you gave me a
By the
map.
way, I guarantee nothing in my bag is as bad as this was, and I've seen everything in my bag, and they're all awful to the nth degree, but they are not as bad as Best Night Ever. This is This was. I can't believe I got through it. I really can't. Thank God it was only an hour and 22 minutes.
Yeah. So, what I want to say
Uh-huh.
is that I miss you more than Michael Bay missed the mark when he made Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
I miss you more
Doesn't it have your
than
best
that movie
actor ever?
missed the point. And that's an awful lot, girl. And now you're you're gone away.
Oh, is that a
and
quote
all
from the
I'm gonna
movie?
say is Pearl Harbor sucked, and I miss you.
You're watching Pearl Harbor? Yeah,
Is it Pearl Harbor? Yeah, from your best actor ever.
That's right.
He's the only good part of that movie.
Whatever.
I can 100% guarantee
Wasn't the
he
heart
is
in
not
that?
good in that movie.
You know what the best part of Pearl Harbor is?
Liv
I think
Tyler.
I think it's about 9 hours long.
Oh, probably. 'Cause that's how long the attack was. 9 hours long.
They tried to make it realistic.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to that.
You enjoyed the bat fleck there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will not be.
How
enjoying
long
this
was
movie.
that movie?
I don't know, 4 hours.
3 hours and 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, do you want to hear
hours.
a funny story about this?
Sure.
It's actually really not that funny.
Okay.
I was on a Disney cruise
And
when
they showed that?
they were showing this movie on the Disney cruise
Wow.
about 2 days before 9/11.
Nice.
Wow. At least it wasn't Titanic. I'd love them to show that one of these days on a
Yes.
cruise ship.
Yes. So
Oh, Michael Bay.
Oh,
Man,
Michael
you-
Bay.
You deliver the good stuff.
He does. He delivers a lot of Transformers, too.
They're more than meets the eye.
He
you know.
loves the Transformers.
All right, enjoy Pearl Harbor, my
robots
friend.
in
All 3 hours
disguise.
and 3 minutes of it.
That's
yes,
right.
I'm going to be watching it on fast speed.
No, you're not.
Thanks, Rangers, for
You
listening.
better not.
Thanks
That's not
to
the deal.
Extended Film Rage family you can find in our show notes. Thanks to Casey from The Nerdy Photographer for the voice of Ranger Dare, our God of Rage. Find us on social media everywhere at Film Rage YYC. Check out everything Film Rage at filmrageYYC.com, including our merch site for Redbubble and TeePublic. We always want to make this a raging blast for all listeners, so please comment, like, and subscribe, and send us emails to filmragecalgary@gmail.com. Dare us to see terrible movies to fuel our rage. But no matter what you do, please, 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 pretty please, 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 don't make us our rage. That's it for this week. Rage on.
Rage on.
Pearl Harbor's